we live? Am I left? We're the Snarky Sisters. I'm Diana.
She's the snarky one. I'm the nice one.
I'm definitely the snarky one. Ready?
Diana, what you drinking today?
It's a mess. It's a
It's a
bloody
mess.
mess.
What is it?
Oh, it's Crystal Light Lemonade and Freixenet and red dye number 12.
Oh, that's worse than what I have.
It's killing me.
Breeze.
What
I'm
is
not
it?
going to see.
Okay.
It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's cranberry, and it's a little grapefruit.
Okay, ready to go? Ready to go?
Oh, okay. Oh, bring on.
It's the Sunday Songwriter Spotlight with the Snarky Sisters. We're live at noon. We're almost on time. Right here on our Facebook page. With our friends we will commune. Featuring Michael R.J. Roth and some of his fabulous tunes. All right, go ahead, Lisa.
We're here in our pajamas. As we're lazy as can be.
Oh, make it even slower, Lisa. Make me fall asleep.
Well, I'm drinking up a sea breeze. Come on, Diana. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Clink.
Cheers. Kelly, cheers.
Oh, cheers. But I ain't nowhere to see. We've got Michael Roth in the spotlight, as she said. Kelly Diamond and Shannon Lee Reynolds. Woo!
Okay, that was great.
I don't know if that was great, Diana.
The
I fell down a well.
Sid and Daisy like it. I know something is whacked
I'll try
out.
to fix that when you guys are singing.
Okay, good.
So we are going to introduce our first guest, the spotlight guest, Michael R.J. Roth. Is that right? The R.J.? Oh, unmute yourself.
All right.
Hey there, Michael. So I met you at Cafe Saison about 3 years ago, and then you disappeared. Tell us where you went to.
Well, we moved out to New Mexico, which is where I came from before I went to D.C. And I got my kids out here, so we're it's kind of like a good little homecoming. It's a nice, safe, spot to observe the world from. Just being a voice crying out in the desert.
So what part of New Mexico are you in?
Well, it's near Albuquerque, town called Rio Rancho.
Pretty out
And,
there.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. The Rio Grande runs down the middle of the state, and we're not far from that. That actually runs through the middle of Albuquerque and all the way down, of course, through to the Gulf of Mexico. So it's pretty cool.
It's a big open sky, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things that's really great about here. You get the big open sky, and it is, I don't know why, but it does seem a lot bigger here than it is other places. And it's also bluer because we're about 5,000 feet here. And so that, as the air gets thinner, you get to see more blue in the sky, which
The
is.
comet at nighttime?
I haven't seen it because I have to get up early. Actually, it's been a little overcast here lately. We do get occasional cloud and some what they call the monsoon season here, which of course wouldn't compare to the amount of rain you get there. But
So, Michael, what would you like to sing for us first?
so yeah, I keep. Changing my mind about that, but what I thought is I got some new songs out, and so I thought I'd kind of work my way backwards
Okay.
a little bit, and then this is one called "I Must Ride." It's a single out now,
Excellent.
and you can find it on Spotify and things like that, and Amazon, iTunes, and And my website is michaelrjroth.com or easyheroes.com, whichever you prefer. So behind me there is Don Quixote, and I suppose that he sort of was the inspiration for some of this. So, and you know, one of the nice things I like about this place is it's got a great Western Music Association here, and so there's that real influence of like cowboy music and stuff like that, and that, you know, is part of many things that have influenced me. But I just like the clarity of the songs, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is called "I Must Ride,"
All right.
and I'll go ahead and start. Yeah. Some people say that I am the enemy, though I've committed no crime. If I don't pack my bags and leave town, it's the end of me. So I ride in the morning light. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle in open skies. I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. I know I'm no saint, no, I'm not a holy man, though I've been baptized in wine. But I won't leave my fate in the hands of another man who tells me my soul isn't mine. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle in open skies. I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. I was born to be free, not into slavery, though freedom comes at a price. I must speak what I believe, it's not cowardice or bravery, it's only truth in the face of lies. When freedom calls, I know that I must answer the cry of an eagle in open skies. I don't know where I can go, but I'll take my chances, and I know I must ride. Yes, I know I must ride.
Woo!
Right.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, that's kind of that's the last one I did, and
Like that, Michael.
it's you know, I try to, you know, it's like try to get elemental in some of these things, you know, and I think I kind of took a lot from the, you know, many sources like ghostwriters in the sky and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you got to have that kind of echo in there to have a traditional feel. So the one that came out before that was this song called "Gun for Hire," and I know Audra Hill Maddox had posted something in Facebook once, you know, with a line, and I responded with this line, "Blowing kisses like a gun for hire," you know, and never, you know, I just thought, well, you know, I got to write a song about that, you know, so I did,
Great.
and yeah, none of this is admissible in a court of law, so. Love was blazoned on the streets and bold graffiti on the walls. Tougher than the rough concrete, louder than a wake-up call. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. When fame drove up in a limo car, you dropped me like a cigarette. You pawned off all your love for art in the backseat of a private jet. And now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. Although you have no use for me, your name is still carved on my wrist. Your shining face burns in my dreams. It only hurts me when you miss. Now up on stage with the lights ablaze, you even make the light look dark with your hand upon that empty space. Gutted by your savage heart amid the snakes of 1,000 wishes, you turn away from the angel choir, blowing kisses like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire, like a gun for hire. Yeah, I forgot that was loaded when I sang it.
Great.
Actually, that's supposed to be a rock song, but the band couldn't make it today.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at some of the contests and awards you've gotten. You won the 21st Great American Song Contest lyric winner for The Price of a Song, The Price of a Song, and you won the NSAI Song Contest in 2019 for lyrics. And the Songwriters Association of Washington, you were a winner in the 35th Mid-Atlantic Song Contest for gold for your lyrics. I guess lyrics are sort of important to you. They're important to me too.
Yeah. Well, music is important too, but I seem to be better at lyrics. And it's, I don't know, to me, if a song doesn't have good lyrics, I just can't really get interested in it. Even if it's got a catchy tune, it's like, it's fine. The tune is like the hypodermic needle, that it gets it into you, but the words are like whether the medicine or whatever that is that that gets into your body and stays there, and I think that's what makes songs worth listening to is the lyrics. But anyway, so yeah, that the price of a song was really good for me last year, and then I wrote the music together with Aaron Michelle after that, and maybe I should do that song next. But it did seem to strike a chord with a lot of people. Maybe it's because of all the changes that's been going on in the music industry, and the problems people are having, and with people thinking of music as being free, and they can get it for free, but it's like what it takes to make it is sometimes, more than they're aware of. So anyway, so I wrote this, and it's sort of an anthem for songwriters. And thank you, Aaron, Michelle, for joining in and making the music. Although, I don't know, I Erin is she's such a good songwriter, and so has such a wonderful voice and everything. And I hope to hear her sing this someday. But I was playing this for her, and she says, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." I said, "Oh yeah, that's me singing you." It doesn't sound anything like. But anyway, here's the song. We all want a ticket to heaven. We want that last drop of wine. We want to end the discussion and stand where the spotlight will shine. We all want something for nothing, like nothing ever went wrong. We want it all. We want it all for the price of a song. But the price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty before you go blind. The wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, the tears of a mother with a child in her arms, the Judas kiss of a faithless lover who will rip out your heart for the price of a song. There's a song in the thunder and lightning, on the bloodthirsty edge of a knife, in a shot from a bottle of whiskey, pushing emptiness back in the night. There's a song on the highway before you, between the prison bars of a cell, in a cry out to God in the midst of misfortune, a glimmer of heaven while walking through hell. But the price of a song is the last glimpse of beauty before you go blind. The wounds of a soldier cut down under fire, the scar left behind, the tears of a mother with a child in her arms, the Judas kiss of a faithless lover who will rip out your heart for the price of a song. When I think of the times I've been injured, the ways I was maimed by the things I did wrong, and the pain that inevitably lingers through the night and into the dawn, I know I'm not one of the chosen. I know that I'm not very strong, but I know every time I was broken, I broke into song. I broke into song. Thanks.
Great.
By the way, you can actually get a T-shirt. Every time I was broken, I broke into a song. You need a little songwriter pick me up. I probably should do a cheerier design on this, but
Well,
it's, I don't know. It's me. I just can't help it. You know, it's like I got the the thing. Too many bad influences.
So how do you get your ideas? What do you do? Are you always writing things down?
Yeah, I keep a log, you know, a lyric log. Sometimes it just one line. Sometimes it turns into, you know, a bunch of stupid lines or something, you know. And sometimes I'll end up writing 2 or 3 pages. I don't know. But then you go back and you look at stuff. But sometimes things will just, you know, it's like you get an idea and it's like, oh, I got to start writing that, and I just write a draft or something like that. But I think, you know, if you're a songwriter, you know, of course it depends on your circumstances. Some people don't have a lot of free time, but even when I didn't, you know, I carried around a little notebook and just jot things down if I get a chance. And sometimes it'll take, you know, uh, 10 years, you know, for that idea to come back around. And you just never know. You know, you listen to conversations, you know, you get an idea from a movie or a book or something like that sometimes, or a moment in history or whatever. And sometimes I'll just be sitting there, you know, staring at the sun, and you know, it's like, whew, you know, there's nothing here, but then, you know, that turns into an idea for a song, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, it's not like a matter of inspiration. It's like a matter of, you know, having your snare set every day, you know, and then when inspiration comes by, you can snag it, you know, and do something like that. But I always think of, like, I'm the kind of guy who writes the songs nobody else is willing to write. So,
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
well, you know, everybody's trying to write, like, you know, top 40 songs, pop songs, things like that, you know, country. You know, I always seem to write something that is off in the distance somewhere, off to the side, you know. You know, something that's not following any other path or genre. I try to write something that you know, will kind of, you know, hopefully mean something to somebody and last. You know, I'd like to think that the songs they're going to be good for, you know, another 40, 50 years. So I got time, you know. I don't, maybe, but the songs do. So it is. So should I do another one?
Sure, please do. Tell us about the next one.
Well, I had not planned on doing this one, but I think I will, just because it's sort of it's like my little one of those songwriter songs, and it's like one of those things that, you know, it just made me write it. Somebody's writing something here, and I can't. Am I doing something? Do I need to blow my nose?
no.
No, okay. You just never. I can't. You know, I'm looking at this little phone, and you know, you can't.
Yeah,
Can't.
you
I
sound
can't.
really good, and you're only playing through your phone. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I know. It's been a lifesaver since I don't have any of that fancy equipment. So if you want me to buy fancy equipment, there's a tip jar somewhere, and you can throw that in there, and that will go to my sound recording equipment fund. You know. So anyway, so this song is called "A Bat Flying in the Night," which is some people hate that title, but it you know, it's one of those cosmic songs, you know, that I had to write it, you know, and it took me about a month, and I'll just, you know, I always feel like it's kind of stupid to try to explain songs, because if the song doesn't explain itself, then maybe you need to work on it some more. And so hopefully, so this is like, you know, I was having lunch with Jean-Paul Sartre the other day, and this is what we came up with. You know,
That's
I don't know.
nice.
If you're not a Monty Python fan, you might not get it. I've been dragging these old songs around like suitcases of clothes that smell like hell. I've got a feeling that the devil has been on to me. He knows about the stories I can never tell. The shadow on the floor is staring back at me, daring me to make my getaway from all the crazy figures I pretend to be. And then there is that better man standing in my way. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am. I pick up songs like sentimental snow globes, souvenirs from an antique shop that come to life whenever they are shaken and settle down in frozen time the moment that you stop. You might say there's nothing in the desert. Well, maybe it's just something you don't see, like the men who walked away from Galilee, wondering what rising from the dead might really mean. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am. I see the stars that shine like guided missiles, falling softly through the evening skies, in an atmosphere of unexploded wishes, and the unexpected love that always takes me by surprise. The Milky Way is stretched across the heavens, fragile as a single strip of gauze, fantastic as the stories that are written on a thin page of the Bible between nothingness and God. As all my fantasies take flight, leaving me with nowhere else to stand, I'm like a bat flying in the night, singing songs to find out where I am. That's my motto.
Wow. So,
Yeah, that's my Moby Dick song, I guess. You know.
yeah, yeah. I feel like loading up my coat with rocks and walking into the lake. Thank you. That was a very powerful song, though. Really, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to express those feelings, too.
Well, that's why we have songs, right? So you don't have to. I'll do it for you.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, Lisa, tell everybody how to tip, where Michael's tip jar is. No? Oh, you can't talk.
Right.
Okay. I hear you, though.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Just go to where the live feed is, and the link is right there to PayPal.
Okay, great. Excellent. Go to our live feed, which is on Facebook. And by the way, Lisa's going to post it. It's going to be automatically archived onto the Snarky Sisters Facebook page,
Yep.
right? Okay. So, because last week we had like, oh, I don't know, 20 people watching during the show, and then like 600 people after a few days had been watching the replay. So that was pretty great. Yeah. Excellent. Well, Michael, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
You're a really, really powerful songwriter. I appreciate it.
Well,
Wonderful.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Thank you. And Lisa?
Okay, you guys can actually hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I've had massive technical difficulties. But Michael, yes, I was going to talk to you before and say, oh, I love the lyric, especially the one that you have on the website. There's a song in the thunder and lightning
Yeah.
on the bloodthirsty edge of a knife and a shot from a bottle of whiskey. And then is it pushing emptiness back into the night? I tried to write it as you were singing.
Oh. Yeah. If you go to my webpage where the songs are, there's a listen page. The songs are there, and if you hit on the info, it'll show the lyrics. So
Yeah.
if people do want to see the lyrics, if they didn't make sense the first time, hopefully they'll make sense the second time. And
That really hits you. It's a really powerful gut punch kind of lyric.
that's what I go for. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Thank you so much for being on the show. I'm sorry, I was like talking and no one could hear me.
oh, okay.
I,
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for being here. Loved having you and miss
Yeah.
you. I was
Yeah.
wondering where you went to, and then I found
know.
out 6 months ago you had moved.
Yeah, so yeah, I know it's tough to leave, and hopefully I'll get back to see my peeps sometime.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you for starting off. You know, you guys are such good entertainers, and you know, I keep thinking I need to get a personality, but so it's great to start off with that, so that when I come on, you know, there's a little bit of happiness there it has to wear off by the time I finish. Yeah.
Oh, well, good. Well, we're so happy to have you. So you know Kelly Diamond through the Songwriters Association.
Yeah, we performed together. Yes, we have. I mean, on the same stage and with Jay and you know the.
Yeah. Well, let's segue
Yes.
to Ms. Kelly Diamond. Can you give us a little idea of who you are and what your band, No One Else? I know you guys do very timely, topical stuff, but let us know a little bit about how that songwriting process happens.
Okay. Well, I got into songwriting and really music later in life, so it's been a neat experience for me to kind of discover that I can be creative when I was in my 40s, so that's been great. And I was lucky enough to get to know Jay Keating.
What, you're 40?
No, a long time ago. It's 40.
What's your secret?
Yes. So our band is No One Else, KNOW, one else, spelled the weird way. So, and I've been really lucky to usually play out with other people, so I'm kind of musically codependent. So this is big for me to play on my own. So thank you for trusting me. And you know, I figured 2 songs, I can do 2 songs.
Of
and,
course you
know,
can.
It's just been really great for me to discover, you know, not only songwriting but music, and it's just such a great outlet, and it's such a great way to express yourself. So but Jay and I have done mostly write the lyrics together. There are a couple songs that he wrote years ago that we haven't really changed much, and there's some other songs that he came to me. He's like, you know, I never really finished the song.
Well, who wrote the Flosi parody?
We did that together. I think Jay did most of that.
Okay, that was fun.
I think it was May's, his daughter's idea in the first place. But you know, and it's, you know, sometimes things just flow out of one of us, and sometimes it's a back and forth, and we'll be texting each other in the middle of the night, and so. But it's really fun to co-write.
So are you going to play a No One Else song or a Kelly?
I am. I'm going to play two No One Else songs, and one
Okay.
of them, the first one is one that Jay and I wrote together, and the second one is an old one of his.
Okay, I'm going to shut up and we're going to listen to you.
Okay. Thanks.
And by the way, Jay, the Jay they're talking about is Jay Keating,
Yes.
who's the president of SAW. And if you're a songwriter or aspiring songwriter, you should toddle over to their website page and join, because they've got a lot of good programs, even during the coronavirus pandemic, to help songwriters and get you moving, get your juices flowing, so to speak.
Yeah, we had 3 different toolbox sessions the last 2 weekends. We had 2 last weekend and 1 this weekend. So
Awesome.
yeah, they're great. So,
Yeah, thank you.
So this first song has 3 different stories in it, but in a sense, they're really the same story, because at least I think that all of us are looking for the same thing, which is balance. I'm sitting in between an old man and his son. They have a quiet love. They've never really sung. Blame it on me. They each take a round. The silence of men is a deafening sound. It's a balance. It's think and do, between or beside. Lean on and look to, from one to the other. Oh, bet on the chance. Back and forth between the anchors. In the middle we dance. I'm sitting behind 2 lovers quite new. They speak the soft answers, ask questions untrue. Blame my heart for depending on you. Close my eyes to enjoy the view. It's a balance, the head and the heart, dare and protection, the faith and the art, the exciting, exceptional, calming, that's you, each to the other. All the night only knows I can relax if you stay on your toes. I'm sitting in between what must and what I'll do. I have a quiet love that's sitting here for you. Blame my heart, but please let it through. Close my eyes to enjoy the view. It's a balance. It's think and do, between or beside. Lean on and look to, from one to the other. Oh, I bet on the chance, back and forth between the anchors. In the middle we dance. In the middle we dance. In the middle we.
All right, thanks for singing.
Thank you.
So that sounded to me, I could hear like a sort of a Sade sort of feel to it. You know, I had really easy, cool kickback. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It's got a nice vibe to it. And you know, when Jay plays the guitar on it, I do a little piano, like not a lot, but just a little bass.
Just a little light. Yeah, that's
little
very
light.
nice.
Yeah,
like that.
So it's a nice
I'm so chilled out, girl.
Oh, good.
That's good. So what you got for us for a second song?
Okay. Well, I have a bluegrass song.
All right.
For you now, but which means that they're happy chords but depressing lyrics.
Okay. Ooh-wee.
Is there a dog and a mother and a truck in it?
Oh yeah, maybe your dog should be howling in the background while we do this.
We can arrange that.
Yeah. What's your dog's name, Diana?
Daisy.
Daisy. Oh, okay, great. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but sometimes when I'm upset about something, when I feel bad, no matter how brightly the sun is shining, it feels like it's gonna be night all day. Woke up this morning, wore dark disguise. It seems I'm making sorrow in just my size. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not surprised, 'cause it's gonna be night all day. And if it's night all day, the alarm won't crow. The coffee brews at the morning show. I wanna get up, but there's nowhere to go. It's gonna be night all day. And if it's night all day, will them street lamps burn like a heart that's left alone to yearn? I know it's not right, but it is my turn. It's gonna be night all day. And if it's night all day, will the moon stand still? You took my heart with a surgeon's skill. It's never enough, but I've had my fill, and it's gonna be night all day. And if it's night all day, the alarm won't crow. The coffee brews at the morning show. I wanna get up, but there's nowhere to go. It's gonna be night all day. If it's night all day, the alarm won't crow. The coffee brews at the morning show. I wanna get up, but there's nowhere to go. It's gonna be night all day. I wanna get up, but there's nowhere to go, 'cause it's gonna be night all day.
Woo!
Ah.
Kelly Hyman, great song.
And the chords are easy. I saw you playing along, Diana. It's just the G, C, D.
I was harmonizing.
Yeah.
Hey, well, Kelly, that was great. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here and singing with us.
Well,
This is
thank
great.
you so much for doing this. This is so great for songwriters.
Thank you.
It's really,
Thank
you
you.
guys do such a great job. You make it fun and
Aw.
welcoming, and you gave us all kinds of tips for Zoom and
Aw.
helping us with the sound and everything. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And so this is a perfect segue because you just did a song. I'm doing a little hillbilly background and
Oh,
sort
yeah?
of doing a little, bluegrass. Now we have a bluegrass queen with us here today.
Woohoo!
Shannon Lee Reynolds. She is someone I met actually in her duo Peace Run with Keith Arneson, a banjo player I know and love. And Shannon, can you tell us a little bit about your songwriting and where people can find you?
Sure, yeah. So I'm Shannon Lee Reynolds. I keep trying to change my display name on here, but I use a family name that's a lot easier to pronounce for my music. That way it's a little easier to remember. Yeah, I have a duo. Actually, we became a trio this year, but all of our gigs are canceled. So that's the way. But we're
Sad.
Sad. Boo.
I know. We're a Peace Run band. You can find us at peacerunband.com, and we have an Instagram and a Facebook page. And
Okay.
and for me, songwriting, you know, I'm like Kelly. I kind of got into music later in life. I started playing the banjo. Actually, that's how I met Keith. I started taking lessons from him. And,
Wow.
yeah, he's much better at it. So I like that.
But you can sing. Sorry, Keith.
Wow.
No,
Oh.
no, he's got a good bluegrass voice, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Or, right, Shannon?
High and lonesome.
There you go. But yeah, I guess I get my inspiration from a number of places. I love bluegrass music. I also like classic country and pop country. So kind of influenced by all of those genres. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just wrote a new song. I don't know if you want to play that for us today. You can play whatever you want to play, but can you just tell us what you'll be playing and maybe a little bit about the song?
Sure, yeah. So the first one I'm going to play is one I recently finished called Not For Long. And the idea actually came to me when I was out hiking by myself. I was just, you know, thinking, it just kind of came to me. Part of the chorus did. And so it took me a while to kind of flesh it out, but it's kind of about, I guess it's kind of a personal experience that's been, you know, kind of embellished a little with some creative license. But, you know, it's about, I guess, you know, kind of learning how to deal with people that don't treat you right. So kind of moving along. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'll do that one for you. All right.
Okay.
It was hotter than a blue blaze in mid-July. And you were turning the heat up, trying to make me cry. You've been about as bad as a man could be, but here you were laying the blame on me. So it was time to hit the road and say goodbye. You came back begging with tears in your eyes. That lipstick on your collar dispels your lies. I spent too many of my good years drying up the tracks of crocodile tears. So I got one truth, let me make you wise. Well, you can hurt me, but not for long. You're one in a long line that's done me wrong. I didn't just get here yesterday. My schooling came the hard way, and I know how to move along. Tell everybody that your little world has come undone. And go on and trash my name if you think that's fun. Well, I know I can find me a good man who will love me the way a good man can, and that's why what you say doesn't bother me none. 'Cause you can hurt me, but not for long.
Okay, that was really good. Like that, Shannon.
Thank you. That was kind of fun to write that one.
It's fun to play along with you too.
Thank you.
Do you still play banjo?
No, I haven't picked it up in a couple of years. I've been trying to get better at the guitar and work on my songwriting, so I just haven't had the time. But I do still love it. Yeah.
So before Peace Run, did you write a lot of songs of your own before you joined the duo?
I tried, and I think I wrote some that were probably not very good, and that I put in the shredder.
Okay, well maybe
Never do that. Never do that.
Go back to it, like little bits of it.
I know. I have all my old notes, and actually, I found that they're very good for lines. You go back, oh yeah, I remember that line. That was actually okay. But yeah, the final product, I was like, yeah, no, let's not do that. But I think songwriting is kind of an evolving thing. You kind of, it's a skill, and you kind of learn how to do it. And I think I'm still learning. I think everybody is. It's always good, I think, not to think of yourself as a finished product. There's always something that's under development, and always seeking ways to better yourself.
Exactly.
So
yeah. So you play banjo some, and you play guitar. So did you play any instrument when you were like in high school or in grade school?
Yeah, well, I learned the piano when I was a kid, and when I was in band in middle school, I played the saxophone. So
wow.
Yeah.
Did you play it?
No, I haven't played that in forever. Yeah.
Okay. So you learned how to read music from pretty young age then?
Yeah. I mean, I think what I didn't learn was, music theory and playing by ear.
Yeah.
So I think that if you want to get into music, it's good to learn to play a stringed instrument, because it kind of forces you to do that, but kind of understand how chords go together and things like that.
And playing with Keith must be quite an education too. That man's a walking library.
Yeah, he's a very, very good musician, and he can practically play anything,
any style or genre.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the two of you together are really dynamic.
Thank you.
You have such a good, clear. You got a little bit of twang, not really super strong, but boy, it's sort of down home, beautiful sound, really classic sort of country. Love your voice. And then his masterful playing, your songs. You guys are a really great duo, and I hope this COVID thing, we can get through this and start playing live again.
Yeah, I know. But thank you for having a program like this, so people can still, be heard and stay together as a community. I think that's great.
Well, thanks. It's not quite obviously, we miss being with people for real, in real life. But
speak for yourself.
Hey, but we didn't say hi to Sid. Everybody should wave and say hi to Sid. Hi, Sid.
Sid. Hi, Sid.
Can you guys see him in the back there?
Do you see him?
Sing a bop in the blues. See if he does his head thing.
Well, all my friends are bopping the blues, must be going round. Yeah, all my friends are bopping the blues, must be No, he's not interested. He's not
into it today.
No.
But he really does this thing. He's pretty cool.
He's very cool.
And
he sings too.
Where's Stacy?
She's sleeping.
She is.
We put the doc in today. She's tired.
Aw.
I'm in Maine. Maine.
You made Daisy put the doc in, huh?
It's 70 degrees.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Shannon, how hot is it now where you are?
It's probably into the 90s by now. It's going to be 98, I think, today. So, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to tell everybody one thing before Shannon sings her next song. Everyone should listen to WOWD.
Yeah.
It's a radio station. It's an internet radio station, and it's also 94.3 on your FM dial if you happen to be in the quadrant between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. northwest of Washington, D.C. So, in other words, the internet is a lot easier to listen to. And Robbie White has a show on Sundays from 9 until 11, and he inevitably plays one of our songs. Or today he played Lisa's song, Big Red Tie, about you know who. And so we want everyone to listen to WOWD, not only Sunday mornings, but, whenever you can, because they always have
great. I mean, I'm not going to say because he played my song, but he's got great musical taste. He and Weasel both are just incredible. Like, talk about libraries of music. Those guys are awesome. Yeah. So definitely listen, WOWD. So they should go donate on the website. And you just gave that, right? A shout out to how to get to WOWD.
Yeah, I go to but how do you get to Shannon's website? How do you tip Shannon and Kelly? Do you go to our tip jar, Lisa?
Yeah, we can send if they come to our Snarky Sisters page, we can go ahead and put a link to them as well.
Okay.
So we'll do that. But we're running out of time. We want Shannon to play one more tune for us, if you will, please.
Because the people for the next show are waiting outside to come in.
Right. They're banging on the doors. So Shannon, what do you have for us? What can you tell us about this song?
So this is a song. So Keith puts a lot of videos of himself and his ideas on Facebook. And he played this once, and I was like, that is a real kind of uplifting tune. And I decided to write some lyrics to it. This was about 3 years ago, so we kind of needed, and we still do, need those kinds of songs. So this is a song called Everything Is Just All Right.
All right.
Right. Blackbird in a willow tree, come to get the best of me. Hard times come, he would say, these are just the best of days. But sparrows on the wing I see, float and dive on the breeze. All around us, birds in flight, everything is just all right. 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 Skies dark and rain will fall, just about to drown us all. Pay no mind to the river swell, the sun come out in a spell. With the rain, the meadow grows, from the seed the sparrow sows. Now I give you flowers white, everything is just all right. 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 This whole world can get you down. You can't find a friend around. Good times come and they will go. It was not so long ago. We met in the summer air, flowers white in my hair. Promised to keep holding tight. Everything is just all right. Everything is just all right. Everything is just all right. Yeah, baby, it's just all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You hear that? They love you.
That was great.
They love you. Hey, you know what? One of the things that I know when there's a good song is when I wish that I had written those lines myself. So, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
That was very, very good.
Thank you.
Nice pick me up for the day, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. What a nice group we had today. Michael, Kelly, Shannon. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. Thank you so much for being here. This was really a blast. And we'll make sure we have links to everybody so everyone can find you guys. And I think we got to wrap it up. Diana, do you have anything more to add for today?
Nope. We'll see you next Sunday. Who's next Sunday, Lisa?
Janine Wilson.
All right, Janine Wilson.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. This was great.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody at home. Tip everyone.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.